Yo, what's going on, guys? So it appears that TLC has done it again. They're dropping another hit TV show, another show that's destined to go viral from the sheer amount of idiocy they choose to display for our sick enjoyment. The Learning Channel is literally like the Beatles of toilet bowl reality TV shows. You just got some really weird shit going on over there. From Extreme Cheapskates to My 600 Pound Life to 90 Day Fiancé and My Strange Addiction. Look, even Freaky Eaters gets pretty intense from time to time.
For her to make that extreme connection, that what she's putting into her mouth is gonna put her into the grave.
Grave made out of sugar.
And at this point, I would say that I myself have a very unhealthy addiction to watching these types of videos. Give me all that TLC shit, just pour it straight into my brain right next to the memories of the first time I saw Two Girls, One Cup.
Oh. I can't even watch that. That's insane. Where are those girls? We have to find them.
And so TLC loves putting these people on display like some zoo animals. Hey, look, daddy, it's a baby hippo.
Since babies can't drink coffee, I have my juice.
The latest freak show they've created in their laboratory is called Smothered, and yes, the pun is intended. It's the show all about mothers and daughters who are basically obsessed with each other, and they feel the need to be up one another's ass 24/7. And don't get me wrong here, I love my mom, I love my dad, but as a 22-year-old man, we really gotta get some alone time from each other. We really gotta get some privacy. And I know damn well they don't want me all up in their business 24/7, and neither do I. You know, when I first came out here to college, my mom tried to stick her nose around for a little while, but sometimes she wouldn't exactly like what she was smelling, so she stopped. But for these women, it's pretty much the exact opposite. They're all obsessed with their mother-daughter relationship, and they pretty much just want to spend every waking moment together. How sweet.
I'll do anything for you. Anything you need.
She's my best friend. You're my best friend.
So that's nice and all, but like always on this shows, these people just have to take things way too far, allowing this mother-daughter bond to affect their personal lives and relationships with other important people like spouses and kids. Some of these mothers and daughters share the same bed, some act and dress like each other, and get this, they're even out here getting surgeries to look more identical.
We're like twins. After this, I'll really look like you.
Look, lady, I'm gonna need you to just accept that you're getting old. Just give it a break. We all know how good you were back in your prime. You just really need to let this be a lesson to all you pretty ladies out there, because the looks are gonna fade. You really are not gonna be that beautiful forever.
Hi! My dad's a doctor, my husband's a doctor. She got married at 23, I got married at 22.
But I guess that's kind of like the Kardashian effect these days, though. The whole family just kind of has this look that everyone seems to want.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Michael Jackson Jr. over here could still get it. Just don't start hitting me with that hee, or I might have to swing on you.
Party together, club together. I feel like my mom should live her life now like she's in her 20s. Why shouldn't she do that? Okay.
Stop it. Get some help.
So a lot of the moms on this show are obviously MILFs. There are also a bunch of women who happen to be extremely terrified of aging. It looks like someone is having a midlife crisis. And you know, when a man has a midlife crisis, he goes out and buys a car or maybe some hookers. And I guess women, they do this. And no offense to anyone who has this type of relationship with their parents, but I personally could never treat my mom or dad like a friend like these people are. My parents just made it very clear early on in life that I'm the kid and they're the parent. It'd pretty much be like me going out and partying with my boss. It's really just a different set of rules. Like, I'm not gonna get shit-faced here, dude. Also, I still want my parents to be doing some parenting even as I age. I mean, we can be more transparent with each other now that I'm older, but to me, we're in this for the long run, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm always gonna be their kid. This is probably the exact same mom who bought her daughter and her friends alcohol and let them party at her house back when they were in high school. Maybe she even made out with the quarterback.
But hey, it's better than her daughter going out and drinking, right?
Wrong.
But honestly, so far, this wasn't that bad. You know, it was just kind of some extreme relationships for a mother and a daughter to have. But this Asian woman and her daughter really start doing some unhygienic, creepy shit. Seriously, this one might churn your stomachs at home.
If the water is still hot, we will share the bath water.
If I could find a man version of Angelica, I would marry them in a heartbeat.
Listen, you're not gonna get away with that creepy ass comment, lady. That's a really weird thing to say about wanting to marry the male version of your daughter, Rhonda. A little snip snip and then Ron will be coming through the door shortly. And I don't care if this bitch was the love of my life, my own kids, or even like my grandma or something. I'm not sharing the same bathwater with anyone. That's simply disgusting. This should be on Extreme Cheapskates, not Smothered. But hey, I guess there must be something in that nasty ass bathwater that these two share. And no, I'm not talking about a yeast infection, because they by far have the strongest bond on the show, as they sleep in the same bed every night, share the same bathwater, and the mother even cockblocked her daughter's boyfriend's marriage proposal.
I have the strongest influence in her life, and without my blessing, I doubt if she'll take it to the next step with you.
Just look at this dude's face. He looks like he just had a meeting with the devil. He's getting so pissed off. He looks like he's close to strangling that dog in his lap. Most women just want to see their daughters happily in love, while this one simply just can't see herself giving her daughter away. It's kind of like the movie Holes, but instead of giving the girl away to the man, she's giving away the pig.
Mary Igor, you can keep my pig as wedding present.
Actually, all of these men are super pissed off about the relationship these daughters have with their mothers, so this of course causes a lot of drama and things really start to spiral from time to time. I can't say I blame these men either, as most of these moms seem to be extremely meddling into their daughters' lives, which in turn makes them extremely meddling into their life.
You're just jealous because you can't be part of this.
You're right. I'm dying to be hanging out with my mother all day.
Basically, these moms are all women who are very lonely late in their life, and with no man to want to take care of them or entertain them, like I guess there's literally no one in sight, they basically revert back to smooth-brained babies who rely on their offspring to provide for them as they edge ever closer and closer to death. And a lot of this stuff is perfectly okay, like going out with your mom or even matching clothes with your mom, but it's really weird when you start to take it overboard and you start sharing the same bathwater and doing all these disgusting things. And I also don't necessarily think it's healthy to have this friendly of a relationship with your own mother, but hey, maybe that's just me. I want to know what you guys thought in the comment section down below. Does this show look trash? Does this show look fire? Let me know, guys. Also, please go follow me on my social medias at JAMARI Speaks. Should be a little graphic popping up on what to do. I'm trying to reach 10K, so try and go follow me over there. We can have some great conversations. I'll follow you, some of me back. It's really a great deal over there. I'll see you guys in a couple days. Drop a like on the video. It really helps me in the recommended section. It really helps me to have my videos just be more blowing up. As always, I want to thank you guys for subscribing and watching. I'm out for a few days. Peace. I think I leveled up, so I'm feeling unstoppable. Make you stick it up, boy, I'm popping like a popsicle. Hurdle many obstacles, dodge a couple bullets, try and send me to the hospital. Now you know I'm hot dog, young Mickey Mouse. When I drop off, always shaking hands, I never fall off. Now I go into